Hello Capricorn, this is going to be your past, present, and future reading. My name is Marisol. Welcome to my channel. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All of the cards that we're using will be in the bottom of the description. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise message for Capricorn. Past, present, and future reading. Now you're going to know if this is your reading because it's going to resonate. The past and the present are going to resonate. The future you don't know yet, but you do know what your past was and what your present moment is so far. So some of it should resonate. Let's see what's going on here. Nothing is yet set in stone. That's the message for you. All right. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise tarot reading for Capricorn, past, present, and future reading. I'm going to put all the cards down and then we're going to start with the reading. And then we will clarify after that. All right. So in the past we got the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, in the present moment, and the Five of Cups. In the past, we also have the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Emperor. So the Four of Swords is in the present moment, and the Emperor is in the future. The Ten of Swords is in the past, the Eight of Swords is in the present moment, and the Temperance is in the future. Let's see what this is all about. So the message was nothing is yet set in stone. We begin your reading in the past with the Ace of Cups. This was a new beginning, right? Or the rebirth of an old relationship. So this has to do with love. And so, but it looks like that heart is not red. That heart is blue. So I don't feel like you were in love. I feel like you were connected. Maybe you communicated well. And it had some level of success. But that's in the past. You set an intention also in the past, right? That intention grew and you were ready to harvest it. So something that you wanted, you nurtured it, you gave it miracle grow, and then you harvested it. In this past, you also have the Ten of Swords, which tells me that this ended, right? And anytime there's an ending, there's a new beginning. So in your present moment, you have the Two of Cups. This is a relationship, right? Now, you had a relationship over here that ended, it looks like, right? But there's a relationship, a partnership in the present moment. The universe is asking you to rest, relax, rejuvenate, travel, meditate, stay in silence, take it easy. But it looks like in the present moment, you are feeling stuck. Now, how are you going to free yourself from that? It could mean that you're in your mind because of things that happened to you in the past. But the question is, how are you going to free yourself from that? Because that's your ego making you feel stuck. And in the future, you got the Five of Cups, which is telling me that you might have been disappointed, but you understood that you have choices. And there's two cups behind you that you have not seen. There's something going on within Aries, but the universe is also reminding you that you are a leader. Okay? And so a leader is very structured. It's very disciplined, knows how to communicate well. They know how to make decisions. There's something that you have asked the universe, and this is in the future position. And remember that when you ask, it is given. It's just a matter of you being balanced with what you want, aligned with what you want, so that the universe could send it to you. This is an energy of the law of attraction, of knowing that everything happens in divine timing. Of course, the situation has ended. The universe is asking you to relax because you're disappointed about something. Let's see what your crystal thumbnail is going to be. This is going to give us more information about your reading. Let's ask the universe what's going to be the crystal for Capricorn, past, present, and future reading. Dumortierite is a beautiful crystal. And this has to do with composure and new paths. Every now and then you lose your ease in everyday life. Dumortierite conveys to you a lighthearted and lively attitude to life. It gives you confidence to follow your own way. And I will put a free spiritual meaning document, PDF document, in the bottom of the description if you wish to know more about Dumortierite and spirituality. We're going to clarify that card. Also, you got the 10 of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck, and this is about retirement or inheritance. Either way, it's financial security for you. There's been a tower moment, a transformation. Lightning hits the tower. Well, we got to see, was the foundation strong enough? In that tower moment, though, I feel that that foundation was not strong enough, that that crown was no longer fit the square peg, and that you got clarity in that transformation. We're going to begin by clarifying nothing is yet set in stone. Let's clarify this card for Capricorn. Nothing is yet set in stone. And clarifying that is the 3 of Wands. Communicate clearly what you want, right? This is a card of abundance, of prosperity, of making long-term plans. But nothing is yet set in stone, so you have to communicate clearly what you want. In the past position, you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning, or was a new beginning when it came to love or the rebirth of a love. Although it was successful, right? This was more like a spiritual connection for you. And there was a celebration, there was stability. In the past position, you also put an intention out there. You took care of it, you nurtured it, you watered it, and you were ready to harvest it. Justice come in, so your intention could have to do with justice or legal situation. But it could just be that that intention was ready for you to harvest, and good karma came in and balanced the scale. There was some truth that was said. And this made for the end of a difficult situation. And I feel like there could have been a misinterpretation because you did not trust your intuition. You did not trust your inner wisdom. Either way, and so that did not end well, right? But either way, when there's an ending, there's a new beginning. And in the present moment, there is a relationship here. There's a partnership. And although you kept on persevering, there is some fear here because of past relationship, right? Don't carry those burdens with you, right? That's not going to let you get to that new beginning. if you carry those burdens with you. Instead, embrace those fears and make them a stepping stone towards your goal. The universe is asking you to rest, to relax, to rejuvenate in the present moment. There is a King of Wands here. This is an Aries energy, and that Aries energy came out twice. Once in the past position, in the present position, and once in the future position. And so the universe is saying, when it comes to this energy, somebody who is very passionate, who is very motivated, you could rest, relax, rejuvenate. Don't have those fears from this past relationship in this new relationships, right? That's the way you're going to free yourself from feeling like you're a victim, from feeling like you are trapped, because that's your ego making you feel trapped. And so that's going to cause you trauma, right? So because of this trauma that you went through in the past, you're taking it into the present moment. That's bringing in anxiety, stress, right? Maybe sleepless nights. But the universe is saying, these are these are things that you should not worry about. If you are worried about them, think about the solution. That's how you're going to free yourself, right? Instead of focusing on what caused you the problem, because the problem was in the past. It's not in the present moment. And although in the future you're disappointed, there are 2 cups there that are full. You understand that you have choices, right? The past already happened. The present is here, and the future hasn't gotten here yet. I feel like you are not trusting, because this came out in reverse. You're not trusting your inner voice, right? If you were trusting your inner voice, you'd know that there are more opportunities out there, because there's 2 cups behind you that you have not seen. One of them being this Aries energy, right? And this Aries energy is about prospects, right? But you do not see that energy yet, because you're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting your inner wisdom. The King of Swords is clarifying the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about balance. It's about having patience and motivation and going with the flow, right? And so I feel like you've gained the knowledge and you've already made a decision about something. Possibly this Aries energy, who's very passionate, right? Who is somebody that might want to be in your life. Let me turn the light on. I'm sorry about that. But you have all these fears that you, instead of being fearful, embrace that energy and make it a stepping stone towards you go. Just because something happened once doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. And so the 6 of Pentacles is clarifying Dumortierite, which is your oracle card. It is also your crystal, which I will put in the bottom of the description. So, Dumortierite has to do with composure, with a new path, right? I feel like this Aries energy is the new path. And so, be kind, right? Because there's an energy of giving and receiving. See what this person is all about. Embrace that energy of fear. Gain that knowledge so that you could have that fresh start. Let's see. The Knight of Swords is here. This is you getting clarity about things, okay? After a broken heart, I could see why you have that fear, but the universe is telling you to embrace that fear and make it a stepping stone towards your goal. Let's see what your dream card says. Say thank you to others as often as you can. Say thank you to life. Say thank you to yourself. Gratitude allows you to trust life and trust the foundation for dreams to come. Now, I will also put, when I put the crystal thumbnail, that's in my Etsy shop, and the link is going to take you to my Etsy shop, so that if you want to purchase it for your videos, for your vision boards, for your creative endeavors. However, in the bottom of the description, I will also put a free file that has to do with the spiritual meaning of Dumortierite if you're interested in that. Let's see what your angel number is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise angel number for Capricorn. Now, this angel number is not only going to give you more information about your reading, but it is also a positive message from someone that has crossed over. I will put this angel number down in the bottom of the description so that you can Google it and get the information you need yourself. Let's see what your angel number is going to be. 1919 has to do with cycles. It also has to do with karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. And here's your message. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lesson so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. And I feel this is about you learning your lesson from things that happened in the past, so that now you can have abundance, you can have prosperity, you can make long-term plans, right? Very good. 1919. And that's, like I said, that's what your reading was all about. The message here was nothing is yet set in stone. Communicate clearly what you want. If this reading resonated with you, please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment. How did this resonate with you? I would love to know. I'll see you next time, and bye.